everybody, what's up, man? It's your boy 313 J-Mo, and I actually got a chance to get away so I could record this video. I saw this like on break or whatever, so I actually got a chance to get away. So I'm gonna try to knock this out. Look, man. So first take today, I was scrolling on YouTube and I saw something, and it was about is Matthew Stafford overrated or underrated? Now, before we even get into that, I'm sitting up here I'm like, bro, why are y'all even talking about Matthew Stafford? Why are y'all even talking about the Lions? Why are y'all mentioning us at all? And apparently, what Golden Tate said struck a nerve. People are mad that, he said Stafford better than Russell Wilson. And when it comes to being a quarterback in that pocket, he's a better thrower of the football. We all know it. Russell Wilson is mobile. But man, people are not liking this, and Stafford is getting paid $29 million this year. I think that's the highest for this season. So technically, even though people have bigger contracts than Stafford, he's the highest paid quarterback. So they go on this whole thing about overrated or underrated, and it's kind of funny to me because Max Kellerman is always, I won't say a Stafford defender, but I remember times he said, he's not a franchise quarterback like a Matthew Stafford, or he's not a Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford's in the MVP cover. I remember Max Kellerman saying a lot of positive things about Stafford. So, what this tells me is they had to disagree, because these shows are very, very scripted. First Take, Undisputed, they're scripted. They had to disagree. Because outside of this specific interview, every single thing that I've ever seen Max Kellerman say about Matthew Stafford has been positive. But on this, he's like, he's overrated, never won nothing. He was the number one overall pick and all of this. And, just going in being Max Kellerman, I'm sure you guys can find the clip. It's up. I saw more people in the comments defending Stafford than I thought. I expected to see, a healthy amount of hate, because people can't stand Stafford. They hate him. At least people from Detroit. I know a lot of other teams, quarterbacks, they wish they could trade. But Will Kane and Dominique, the other guy that's on there on the panel talking, they don't think that he's overrated. I think Dominique think he's rated right where he should be, and Will Kane thinks he's a little underrated. Will Kane said he thinks you can win a Super Bowl, Matthew Stafford. He said in the NFC North, he's the second best quarterback after Aaron Rodgers. He says he reminds him of Tony Romo. He said Romo's better. I don't know where he got that from. Romo isn't better at all than Stafford. That's not even a discussion. Romo is another discount Stafford, just like Kirk Cousins is. But he's a Cowboys fan, so I expect that from them. But regardless of the situation, so they were discussing this, and this is my thing. When we call in, a lot of people will be like, he's overrated. How's he overrated when he isn't rated highly? I said the same thing about Russell Westbrook. And I might do a comparison video on Stafford and Russell Westbrook just so I can show y'all. Looking at the fact that he has literally the worst rushing attack of all time for any starting quarterback in NFL history, the second worst defense by points per game of any quarterback in NFL history. He's been sacked 329 times, I think, or more. Played 8 straight years, most comebacks in NFL history in a season, most comebacks since he's entered the league in a season. 5,000 yard season, fastest to 40,000, fastest to 3,000 completions, all of them numbers. But when you're looking at the fact that he's never had a running game ever, I don't know how you win football games without a running game or coaching. Those are the reasons why he's not overrated and actually a little bit underrated, because he's never had a running game, 11 100-yard rushers. His whole career never had a top 10 rushing attack or rusher. Dominique was talking about how it's about the team around you. It's about how he went to the Lions franchise. He said that franchise isn't known for winning anything, and it's not as simple as talking about QB wins and stuff like that, because it's deeper than that. And like I said, this lets me know a few things. 3 things. 1, we win the Super Bowl. Yeah, I said it. Because all of this negative talk about the Lions, why are they talking about us so much this year? All you Lions fans who don't believe in us or whatever, we winning something this year, and they know it and they don't like it. And when I say they, I mean the power that be somebody up in the upper echelon is really watching what's going on with the Lions, and they not liking what they're seeing because they might think we're going to be good. Because that's my only explanation. Never in my entire life have the Lions been talked about this much in one offseason. negatively. It's been some positive stuff, but they just talked about us on First Take. You know how many things many teams they can talk about instead of the Detroit Lions? But they want to talk about us, y'all. So that's just letting me know they know that we're about to be a good football team, and they're not prepared. You know, they're not prepared at all. And when I look at it like that, it gives me confidence and believing in what I've been seeing, from building the depth on this team to the second year of the system, to adding all the weapons from the TJ Hawkinsons and the Trey Flowers and Amendola, Justin Coleman, a great draft class. The second thing is let me know it's somebody important is watching the line. Like somebody important in the media or in the NFL is watching us. They're trying to put a dark cloud on us and shine some light on us at the same time, whether it's good or bad light. And the third thing is Golden Tate, man. Golden Tate really pinched some nerves with what he said. Like, they did not like it. I mean, they did a segment on Matthews. It makes no, like, I'm almost like, instead of being upset about Max Kellerman, calling him overrated, whatever, it's just like, I'm so surprised. Like, you're talking about Matthew Stafford in July and nothing's happened with him. I mean, something happened to his wife, very serious. Y'all didn't do a segment about that, but Golden Tate says a little thing, and now y'all doing a segment on is he overrated or not? And shout out, I cannot believe 2 of the 3 people on the panel think he's not overrated or underrated. And I like that because they're looking at it objectively. They're looking at it as what's been surrounded with Stafford, and they know his talent. Like I said, Will Kane said he could win you a Super Bowl. He can. He just needs the freaking team and the coaching and the GM. And I told you, he got that all this year, man. Darrell Bevell, a Super Bowl winner. I'm telling you, Lions about to do something special this year, and somebody knows it, and they're trying to keep us from it by just hating on us in the media. We just went over the Madden things. I think Slay and Snacks are talking to, they're talking their contracts out apparently. Hopefully they can get all that stuff situated for the betterment of the football team. Whatever is the best move to make the football team the best it can be. That's the move that I want. And I think the rookies came in yesterday from training camp. So you definitely rookie training camp, because you know they come in a week early, or they coming in today or something like that. Either or, I will be dropping a video on that. I definitely want your thoughts on this, and not just is Stafford overrated or underrated. Not that. Why are the media talking about the Detroit Lions so much? Do they know something that we know? Do they know that we're about to be? Because to me, it's more about them talking about us than them actually talking negatively, because I'm used to that. And even on the panel, like I said, Max Kellerman had to be negative, but he's never been negative about Matthew Stafford before. That lets me know, for the sake of the show, he had to disagree. But, you know, all 3 of them could have just said Stafford's overrated, but Dominique and Will are like, no, he's not. And, you know, like I said, I know the people who talked positively about Matthew Stafford because there's so few of them. You know, Skip, Kyle Bag, Max Kellerman is talked positively, but like it's not a lot of people. So I know the guys who talk positively, so that's why I was surprised that Max said what he said. But regardless, you know, Will and Dominique, like I said, they could have all said no, but they read between the lines. They know what's really going on. So why are the media talking about the Lions in the first place so much this offseason? I feel like the media has just been attacking us. Like, we're the Lions. What are y'all attacking us for? What have we done to y'all? It's very interesting. And what do you think about the overrated or underrated? Let me know you guys' thoughts. We definitely will be discussing this on the roundtable. And make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, man. Shout out to all my Lions fans. Their training camp has started. Our team is about to be good, and I know it, and everybody else know it too, man. It's your boy 313J, man.